Back from international break, happy Spurs are back, and then boom, we go and get a 2-1 loss against Villa at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What a way to finish off the weekend. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, obviously everybody was excited that we were back after international break, after we won, obviously, before going on that break, to come back to losing 2-1 at Villa. Where do I even start? I mean, things didn't really go to plan, as we saw that Romero has got injured in the warm-up. I'm yet to know what the extent of that injury is. And then we put Danso in, and fair play to Danso. I do love Danso. So it's not a major loss in terms of quality in a sense, because Danso is brilliant. It's just, yeah, we've lost our captain. Micky Van De Ven steps up to be that captain. And to be fair, we did start the game off strong. Obviously, I think it was in 4 minutes we managed to get the ball in the back of the net after a well-worked goal. We put a corner in from Tell. Doesn't go too bad. It's cleared out of the penalty area, comes out to the box. We do a little bit 1-2, then Kudus puts a ball into the box, finds Paliniha back post, heads it across goal for Bentancur to smack it in the bottom of the net. And it was a great, well-worked goal. We did really well with that one. And then, yeah, things slightly went to be to player-shaped, I'm not going to lie to you. To be quite frank, we had a few chances that we probably should have buried away. But then Morgan Rogers goes and does Morgan Rogers things and brings it level before the break. Where do I even begin with Vicario at the minute? It wasn't all Vicario's fault. I do think we could have done a bit better at closing Morgan Rogers down, but that's another goal, and effectively that Vicario has not managed to save. I think for me it's his kind of where he stood in the goal, his positioning wise. Morgan Rogers kind of sees that and has a shot from outside the box and it goes in. It was a well-worked strike, like, I'm going to give it to him, but maybe Vicario's positioning could have been a bit better. I don't know whether I'm being harsh, but a lot of goals this season has been down to the fault of Vicario. So this is another one just to kind of add to the list if I'm being really, really harsh. I do think Kingsley needs to have a go at some point. And then from there, it just all goes even worse. Again, at the start of the second half, the first 10-15 minutes, we did seem on top. I thought we were going to get a ball in the back of the net, but again we just kind of let those chances slip away from us. The biggest one as well, we saw Kolo Muani come on and absolutely miss the ball for a shot that he should have probably buried. Kudus again is that burning light that I think's been brilliant all season. So far, he's definitely the sign of the summer for me. But even him couldn't find his rhythm towards the end of the game. Villa then obviously get their second goal. Again, we're kind of, I wouldn't say caught sleeping, we're just far too deep, I think, in our own penalty box. Buendia has a shot outside the box, low driven, and goes into the bottom corner, far corner, should I say. And that kind of was it, really. Villa took their chances, we did not. I think the worrying thing for me is that if you take Kudus out of that attack, we've got Tell. Odobert, to be fair, I think was taking on his man most of the game. So credit where credit is due. But if you're going to break it down simply, we've got Johnson, Richarlison, Tell. I don't think we're going to really do much, to be brutally honest with you. I think as well, the midfield, as much as I love Paliniha and Bentancur, obviously Bentancur getting the goal today, there's just not enough offensively. I think Simmons has gone mysteriously walking as well in this game. He wasn't really on the ball much. So I think we need to have that injection of kind of creativity from the off. We need Bergvall in there. We need Sarr in there, the engine. We can't play Paliniha and Bentancur in there because we've got nothing going forward, I feel. So yeah, very frustrating game today. Credit to Villa, where credit is due. 2 very well-worked goals for them in terms of moments of magic. And we just didn't really have anything going for us. And it's another loss at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is worrying. It's annoying because, again, if we got a point, 3 points today, we would have pushed ourselves even higher up the table. But yeah, it is what it is. And like I say, we're going to break this down in more on Holly's Hotspurs Live tomorrow, where we'll break down individual performances, etc., and kind of see and kind of dissect where things went wrong and kind of look ahead to our next kind of fixtures coming up. So if you haven't already, please make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Make sure you tune in tomorrow to Holly's Hotspurs Live. And until next time, come on, you Spurs.